Hi guys, speedx here, back with another video, and today, as one of my first videos while I'm on the vacation or whatever, well, I'm already on summer vacation, but I'll just be out of town. One of the first videos I'll probably make is, what is Clash Royale up to right now? I've made one of these videos before, but I haven't made one since after Clan Wars or whatever. So let's talk about post update. How is CR doing with Clan Wars in it? In my opinion, I don't think it's doing that really that well. Some of y'all may disagree because y'all may be Clash Royale fanboys, or maybe y'all are like, I don't know, like me, kind of like seeing like the positives and the negatives, or maybe y'all just see all the negatives. But I think it's meh, really. Like, let's say for example the Clan Wars. Not everything is tournament standard, which makes everything bad. And this is pretty much over leveling the cards. Like, so you could be level 11 with only an average of like level 8 rares, level 11 commons, and level 5 epics or level 6 epics. Well, the other guy might just be all maxed out, and you're just gonna get completely wrecked. Like, you know, max hog, max RG, etc. There needs to be some kind of fix. Tournament standard would be probably better for this. Like, only draft mode is only the perfect thing. And somehow they added 2v2 touchdown in that, which we do not need because not a lot of people in the community like touchdown mode. Super so don't listen. It proves that they do not listen to the community. That's what I want them to do more, is to listen to the community. Today's balance changes was meh. They didn't fix a lot of bait cards because not bait's still gonna be a thing. Mortar's still gonna be a thing, which I use anyways, so I'm kind of guilty of that. But so bait really needs a nerf. Some kind of nerf. I don't know what kind of nerf there needs to be, but there needs to be something that needs to be addressed about bait. That's just for balance changes. Anything else, ladder is still crap. But somehow Clash Royale Reddit says they're gonna like improve it or something. Hopefully they do improve it or something for the next update, because that's what they said they're doing. I don't know what kind of improvement they'll make, but there needs to be some kind of thing. It will not be level caps for sure, which I'm highly disappointed in. Anything else? Another modes, 2v2, same thing. Challenges, same thing. I don't know what else there could be, like, that could be fixed, really. More weekend challenges with more gold. Yes, we need challenges in the weekends where they're not crappy like the 800 gold for the Rascals practice challenge. Like, who wants that, really? Who asked for that? No one's asked for that. Up to like the legendary King's chest challenge or whatever, where we guarantee to get that chest if we win. That'll be one of the best challenges right there. If you get ladder fixed, then this will probably improve the game for the long run, because Clash Royale is like just pretty much just rejecting their main game mode, ladder. That's what made their game in the first place. That's how it started out. That's how Clash Royale started out in the game. Ladder, nothing else. So without ladder, pretty much no game without there. I'm sure there's challenges, but that costs money. There's a big paywall in the game also. Literally everything is all paid right now. Challenges, you gotta pay for that. Literally 100 gems per challenge. But not everyone's like that. Most people are free to play, like the 90% of people who play the game. But Supercell doesn't want to acknowledge that, and they're focused on esports, which, don't get me wrong, that's fine. But just remember, without casual players, it means you get no esports also. Like, it's still on a downward trend. Clash Royale is still on a downward trend. Clan Wars did not do it. I thought it would, but it wasn't the case at all. There needs to be a fix to the game. Ladder improvements, better Clan War improvements, or something like that. Quality of life changes. Lessen the paywall. Like, how about say once a week you get a free grand challenge ticket or something like that. Now it would probably be good. I know a lot of people have said that already, but I actually have to agree in that situation. That sounds really good. Like one grand challenge a week or something. Maybe that might help the paywall, lessen the paywall or something. Still, you have to pay 100 gems for the rest of the time, but you can wait once per week, maybe on like a weekend or whatever, and do your challenge. Maybe that might lessen the paywall or something. Maybe not. Better balance changes. I mean, this balance changes was kind of questionable. Wizard got a buff. Mega Knight got a buff, which it was completely balanced at first. Not if people use it though, but it was completely balanced. I can't wait to see Mega Knight spam again. But Valkyrie got buffed again. Wizard got buffed, which Wizard was already pretty strong in the first place. Maybe it was just not meta for the top ladder players, but I mean, I guess it controls beta a little bit, but not the true thing. Kind of wanted to see an arrows buff of some sort. I don't know if that's quite agreeable or not, because that's the true counter to like stuff like Minion Horde, Goblin Gang. Well, not Goblin Gang, because Goblin Gang counters the log, but Minion Horde, it just counters all that spam, really. That just one shot. I don't know what can be done about it, because, you know, the log has a knockback, the fireball has a knockback, lightning has a stun, zap has a stun, and that's pretty much all. Freeze duration, but arrows is just damage. There needs to be something that just needs to be done about arrows. How about like the slow duration, right over, like, it's kind of like a shockwave or some sort, like speed, like decline or whatever, something like that. Maybe arrows may become, because at least has some sort of special effect. Balance changes, on the other hand, I really can acknowledge what's coming in the next balance update, like, you know, Royal Ghost nerf. I will just leave a link for you if you want to see it, guys, or you could just look in your app. I don't know, but balance changes need to happen. Not a lot I can really ask for. I mean, I guess I could say Prince nerf or whatever, because, you know, Dark Prince and all that stuff is very viable still. A lot of princes are still viable, even like the giant double prince spam decks, that's viable. Bait cards, of course, needs to be nerfed, because all you see is bait, which is not at this point, not even skill at this point, not counting elixir or tracking their card cycle or whatever. It's much more about how fast you can spam your card. It's honestly depressing. I really want no more bait. It's been around since log bait, which was already the no skill deck already, but it was somewhat of skill, I guess, but not like a lot of skill really. There needs to be something that needs to be addressed. Siege, not really. People keep saying mortar nerf, but ever since like the only viable deck in mortar is the bait decks, nothing really else. Not even motorcycle is really viable anymore. That's why mortar doesn't really need a nerf. It's the bait cards that make it OP, but I guess it's just make people who do not know how to count in a mortar. Maybe it's just that. I guess that's the issue. E-bars, Royal Giant constantly just needs to be taken out of the game. People could say it's good for Royal Giant in the game, but sniper tanks, not really the best thing in the thing. Golem needs a nerf. Death damage nerf, health nerf, something like that. It's way too strong right now. I don't know why people even accept it as an archetype. It just needs to be some kind of rework or something. Less health. I don't know what could be less health. Death damage, maybe like leave the minions at a sliver of health. I mean, the golemites could just finish it off. A golem should not kill a mini horde with its death damage. I feel like it should be like a sliver of health, like, you know what Zap would do as an effect. Maybe that might be a kind of a rework. Health, maybe a couple percent reduce. I don't know what kind of percent will be good, but I don't know. Y'all keep saying golems are strong. Let it counter it. But in my opinion, it's just way too strong. You can just spam your cards behind it. Pump up. If you don't destroy one of the pumps, it's pretty much GG for you. Unless you have like the ultimate counter, like I guess. I don't really know about X and NATO. I don't think that's really good to counter it anymore because, I mean, you know, tornado nerf and all that stuff. Now, what about lightning? Lightning got a buff with its radius, but I didn't barely see it anymore still. Is there something that needs to be done about lightning again? I don't really know. Some sort of buff, like maybe a damage buff. Maybe that might be a good one. It's just my opinion, I would say. For anyone saying about Hog Rider nerf, I don't really think Hog Rider needs a nerf. Ever since his balance changed, like, you know, where it got this increase, like, by, I think, like, what, by 0.1 second, I think it's barely balanced now. Like, Hog Rider used to be way too OP and overused, but now it's like, it's there. It's still a good card. It's just people aren't using it to the right intention, probably. I don't know, spamming Hog Rider every second. And that's all I could really think about balance changes. Those are just my opinions on balance changes, I guess. I want Clash Royale, the game. I wanted to succeed because it's pretty much dying over YouTube. Even all big YouTubers, I could probably just post some stats right here. It literally, something needs to be done about the game. People keep saying it's healthy or whatever. But it's also kind of weird, like, if you want to switch other games, people only want CR, or people keep saying it is dying. I don't know. CR community is honestly confused if you change another game, because I don't know what it is about it. Like, if your channel is mainly on Clash Royale, and all you do is Clash Royale, and people get saying, oh, why are you playing that game still? But if you change the game up, and then people are gonna be like, where's CR? I only subscribe for CR. Like, what's your issue, guys? There needs to be something about it. And speaking of that, I might just post other games on the channel, like, maybe some sort of form of, like, Brawl Stars, maybe. Maybe come back to the channel just to, like, freshen up new content. I know it's only iOS, and it's not in beta still, but hey, why not give it a shot? That's all I gotta say about this video. What's going on in Clash Royale, what could be done to fix like Clash Royale, and balance changes and etc. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll be out of town this whole week, and this might be the only video since I barely have enough time to do anything like that. So I will see you later, guys. New stream Sunday.